Welcome to UUPN. I'm Shelby Powell, your host. Today's video is about this man, William King, and his opinions on Portland, the medical system, and housing. He's currently, at the time of this shooting, was staying in the Clark Center, a homeless shelter in Portland, and he been there multiple times, 8 times in a row. So I figured his voice needed to be heard, his opinions needed to be heard, and so we can try to find a solution to the problem of housing in the city. So without any further ado, give you William King.
My name is William King.
Can you move over here a little bit in the light? Sorry. There you go. So your name is William King.
Yes, sir.
Would you explain how you feel about Portland, Oregon, and your point of view?
The way I feel about Portland is very liberal, but they are too liberal. They are racist people that try to hide it. They got the gay stuff that's going on, and people of my type know that's abomination to God, and they racist. The homeless thing here, they don't want us in their buildings and stuff like that, and it's just a racist community, and I know they're racist, and I try to put up with it, but I have to speak my mind.
Speak it, brother.
I can't stand all this racist stuff that go on here, but this gay phenomenon stuff, they need to keep it to themselves. Because I'm not a part of it. I know it's abomination to God, and I just don't want to be no parts of it. They got these dogs that they want to bring up in the building, toting fleas, letting dogs lick all in their face. That's why they have so much diseases around here. You know what I mean? So that's the way I feel about things that go on in Portland. But Portland is a good city. They take care of people. They got good medical benefits in the state of Oregon, and I like that, because I had my quadruple bypass here. So Portland do have good qualities, but they do need to come down on some of this venomous homosexual stuff and all these dogs and stuff like, man, they need to do away with it.
So then what do you think about the resources? You think they help out a lot of people, like the sources that they give for people?
Yeah, they got good resources around here, but then they racist against blacks, They let the whites try to run things, and they want to have a say-so in everything that go on around Portland, and they need to be more, how should I say this, more affiliated with blacks. Blacks have no housing programs that blacks can get into and really push themselves up the ladder.
So what do you think about? Do you think the job opportunities is good out here for folks and stuff?
I think the job opportunities are somewhat fair, but they need more blacks into it.
So as a black man living in Portland, Oregon, do you think that overall that the system works for black people in Portland, Oregon?
In some ways, in medical and stuff like that, it works. But in job opportunities, you got to kiss behind to get there.
Yeah.
And I ain't with kissing nobody behind, because if you kiss behind, your breath smell like booty.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna tell it like it is. I ain't sugarcoating shit.
Yeah.
But all these this is a KKK state,
Yes.
and they moving all the blacks out of the neighborhood and putting all the whites in there, but then they don't want no blacks in there, and it's not fair. And then you got to go to shelters. They want to put you in housing and have you paying $700 and $800 a month, then that's mostly if you're on a fixed income, you can't pay $700 or $800, and then you got to come out in the shelters and eat and stuff like that. That's very unfair. I like subsidized housing.
Now, but now the rent is high as hell around here nowadays, up to $1,400 to $1,800, in some places $2,000.
I'm not even gonna look that way.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna look that way.
You don't think that, you know, that they're just making profit off of people that's suffering, you know?
Yes, they're making profit off of the homeless and the people with low income, disabled people, and it's not fair. If you don't have subsidized housing, you can't get nothing, and you can't move up. And then if you get in a lawsuit, they want to come in and make you pay back the money, take your money from them, tell you the money is gone. That's not fair, you know.
What do you think would be better to make a change around here? What do you think would change Portland for the better, for benefit?
They need
people
to put more low-income housing here where people can get off the streets and ain't got to be in shelters and live by somebody else's rule until you can get housing.
But what do you think about not just the housing situation as the city as a whole? What do you think would change it for the beneficial for all ethnicities and people of you know, different cultures?
They need to be equal with equal rights. These are federal funded programs, and then people are getting misused. If you're of color or Mexican or stuff like that, you don't get proper access to whatever you need, you know.
So what is the main thing you want everybody to know?
I want everybody to know Portland can be a beautiful city, but they need to equalize racial stuff around here. You know, if it was equal and everything was being divided equal around here, then Portland would be a great city. It's a booming city, but they're building more houses for
Californians,
for people that have income that can afford it, but they're not building nothing for the low income.
Especially people living paycheck by paycheck and stuff. It's hard to find a place to stay.
I'm a disabled person, so I can't say on that, you know, but I'm talking about for the low income and people on disabilities. They need equal housing, and they're not building these houses with federal subsidies that low income people can get in. Some do, but some don't, and the most of it is not done by federal hood housing.
Well, I would like to say thank you for this interview, and you know, I would love to hear your opinion again on whatever issue you got to say, man.
I hope it go viral.
Okay, now, after that video, William King found housing, was able to visit his grandson on multiple occasions, and he's been working on his career. The place he was staying at was TPI. TPI helps people from the streets get off the streets by giving them shelter for 3 months. Within that 3 months time, they were able to save money somewhat and been able to get their own houses because the program finds apartments for them through the agency, TPI. So I'll have another video with both sides of people that were happy with TPI service and those that were not. Just see what people think. But if you feel like donating to this cause of the transitional projects, as well as any other donations, look at these websites, see for yourself, and find out what they're about and see what you can do to help. Like always, like, strive, and share. Take care of yourself and each other. Peace be with you. Godspeed.